The DC Crime Victims Compensation Program provides financial help and reimbursement to victims of crimes and their families. The program provides help for expenses like funeral and burial costs, medical and mental health expenses, and lost wages.
A person is eligible for compensation if they suffered a personal injury or death in DC as the result of a crime. Personal injury includes physical injury and emotional trauma. DC residents who suffer personal injury as a result of a terrorist act or mass violence committed outside the U.S. may also be eligible for compensation. Crimes must be reported to law enforcement within 7 days or within a reasonable time frame after the crime takes place. For example, if you are hospitalized and cannot report within 7 days, you may have a longer time frame in which to report the crime.
There are exceptions to the reporting rules for the crimes of sexual assault, domestic violence, and child cruelty. For instance, you don't have to report sexual assault to the police to qualify for the program. Victims of sexual assault may meet the reporting requirement by obtaining a sexual assault examination at a medical facility. Victims of domestic violence may meet the reporting requirement by seeking a civil protection order from the Superior Court. And victims of child cruelty may meet the reporting requirement by the filing of a neglect petition with the Superior Court. The victim, or someone on their behalf, if the victim is unable to file, must file the application within 1 year of the crime or within 1 year of learning about the program. You'll need to show that the delay was reasonable. The victim must also reasonably cooperate with law enforcement requests relating to the investigation of the crime. Victims are not eligible for compensation if they participated in, consented to, or provoked the crime that caused the injury, or if the compensation would unjustly enrich the offender. For instance, a victim of domestic violence would not be eligible for temporary housing if the offender is going to be housed with them.
Victims of various violent crimes are eligible for this program. These crimes include arson, assault, burglary, carjacking, cruelty to children, homicide, kidnapping, and traffic offenses. For a complete list, please visit our website. Some expenses can be reimbursed through the program. This includes medical expenses and physical or occupational therapy, funeral expenses, temporary emergency food and housing, loss of support, loss of service, mental health counseling, crime scene cleanup, replacement of clothing held as evidence, security items for the home, car rental, moving expenses, and transportation, including emergency transportation awards. A full list of eligible expenses is available online. For each expense category, certain paperwork is required. Compensation limits also vary per expense category. Each type of expense has a compensation limit. You don't need an attorney to file a claim with the Crime Victims Compensation Program.
For more information about eligibility, the application process, and full lists of eligible crimes and expenses, please visit our website.
If you need help filling out an application or have questions about your application, we're available in person Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. or by telephone at 202-879-4216.